Lifan 200 sprocket change. Now, I've already did this one. I got the other one on there. I gotta Loctite it, but I'm gonna run you through what you have to do. Okay. So you're gonna take off all your plastics. This sits in here. Okay, that sits in there. You gotta take this out, take that out, take that out, and then you're gonna have one in the plastic that connects the top plastic and this plastic. You're gonna have one here, I believe, and one here, and then one about there. Okay, and then you come here to this thing. You should have this on your thing. It's upside down. You take this off, and then you just take that off. You put your new one on. Make sure you get one that has a lip on it. Make sure it's spaced, I want to say it was 20 millimeters from the middle. I'll have to check that again. If you don't get one with something like that, sorry for the adjustment. If you don't get something like that, I would put a washer or something behind it, but you got to make sure it don't interfere. It shouldn't interfere because these don't go too far down. Okay, once that's on there, that's really simple. This has all been real simple. This part, okay, so I don't have a stand, so I put a rod in between here and here. Okay, in between, you got a hole here and a hole on the other side. I'm trying to get it where you can see it, and I obviously have it jacked up. I had a buddy help me jack it up. I had already loosened my tire. Take the rod out. Your rod's gonna come here, and you pull it out. That basically goes in between your tire, and your brake caliper comes loose. Make sure before you get into this, you already have whatever you're gonna use for behind this. I'm gonna test out using the old one of these. I put it behind it, and it just kinda, it shouldn't do anything. I don't think it should work. I just used what I had. I had a washer, but it wasn't too big. I could have drilled it out. I just didn't feel like it and figured I'd try that first. I'm going to put Loctite on these 4 bolts here. I already kind of got a hand tight and whatnot, but I'm gonna pop these loose, do a little Loctite on those. I'm gonna go blue Loctite, so it's not gonna be killer to break them off and I don't fuck something up later. It's the medium Loctite. Let's see. That's what I'm about to go through now. I'll be back. So I ended up putting on, I was running out of daylight, but I'll show you what I did. Where I left off was putting Loctite on the washers on here, on the sprocket, and I had to put the chain back on. In order to put the chain back on, I got my new chain. The master link wasn't in it yet. I started on the sprocket up here, and I turned it this way, and I pulled it back here, and I started it here, and I started spinning it here until I can get them to where they kind of met in the middle somewhere. So that's all I did, and then I put this back on and put that piece back in. Pop this piece back in, put that in, put that back in. That went in first, I'm sorry. That went in after the chain got on. Then I did that, and then I took care of this. Put that one in, that one under here in, that one. Just making sure I get all of them. That one. Yeah, there's only 3 in this. Okay. And then your 2 under your seat. So I put all that back together. And she's good to go. By taking your seat off, followed by the seat, the 2 screws here. Then you will come here on this panel here, right below your seat. Go here, you got a screw here. Come here, you have one here. Then back here you have one somewhere. I think it's under here, actually. It's somewhere in here, I think, under the seat. Okay, and then I'll give you access to this. You take this nut off, and this one, and then